Hey, Dani K, coming to you from Dani K Gym and Wellness. Today's tip comes to you from Amber. She is a Dani K Gym and Wellness member, a new one. But she had actually messaged me a couple of days ago and I kind of forgot. So sorry, Amber, but I'm getting back to you now. So she wanted to know good stretches. I think like the importance of stretches, good stretches, like a good stretch routine, and also warm up and cool down routines. I'm not a big stretcher. Everybody gets on me for not stretching, like my acupuncturist Luke and my reflexologist Tammy. They get on me for not stretching. Tammy actually stretches me out a little bit, but I hate stretching. So when I was a dancer, I used to stretch and, stretch out the whole class and everything like that. And I did like it, but I just feel like I don't have any time for it. But stretches is very important, and of course Amber or anybody, whenever they're joining or whatever, hey Katie, whenever they're joining, if you want to ask me a certain body part to stretch. So for me to actually say what stretching routine you should do is kind of, is kind of null and void because I do not have... Like, I don't know, there's so many things that you can do. So I don't know, like, if it's, if it's shoulders, if it's abs, if it's legs, if it's back, to do all the kinds of stretching or whatever. Right, I'm sorry. There's so many things coming in. It's distracting. Like, everybody and their brother knows I'm live and they're messaging, and it's crazy. So, so if you want to let me know what body part you want to stretch, I can help you out a little bit better. Even though I don't stretch, I still know what stretches to do. And I do stretch out my clients and stuff. So stretching is important. However, you do not want to stretch on I was going to say empty stomach. Whoo! You don't want to stretch on a cold body, okay? So you want to warm up a little bit, and so that leads us into what warm-up routine should we do. So anything like the treadmill, the arc trainer, the rower, something not hardcore, not like going balls to the wall, just something that you're walking for 5-10 minutes or whatever, just kind of warming, getting the blood flowing, that kind of thing. And then, if you want to do some stretches for whatever body part you're doing. So let's say if you're doing legs, stretch out your legs a little bit, and then jump into, your weights and stuff like that. Even if it's just a cardio day, you still want to take it a little bit easy. If your cardio might consist of, like, we talk about the Tabatas, or, you might be running that day, getting a 5K run in for, training for prepping you for whatever marathon or half marathon or whatever you might be running. It's a good idea to kind of start out walking, for a couple of minutes, 5 minutes or so, warm up the body, warm up the joints. It ain't nothing like when you start running or whatever on a cold body and a cold ankle, and then it kind of like twists a little bit, or, whatever, it kind of catches, that hurts. So whatever you're doing, whether it is cardio or whether it is lifting weights, you definitely want to warm up. Sorry, another text. There's got to be, I like the live thing, but there's got to be a way that texts don't come through. Facebook, work on that for me. Definitely warming up whatever you're going to be doing, whether it's cardio or weights. It's definitely a good idea to warm up 5-10 minutes and then jump into whatever, then go hit it hard for whatever you're doing. And like I said, stretching before. You may want to do a little stretching before, like if it's leg day, you might want to do a little stretch for legs, but maybe I would think more or less the hardcore, so to speak, or the long kind of actual stretch routine, mainly I feel should be done at the end, after, you've kind of put your body, whether it's chest or back or legs or bicep, tricep, or whatever it might be that you're working on that day, doing a good stretch routine after the workout kind of, breaks things up and just kind of, helps kind of sometimes keep some of the pain away, so it doesn't tighten up and, get bulky, not bulky, but get kind of bulgy, tight. And then, she also asked about cooling down. So, and it might be a good idea to cool down, just to go, like, even if it's a cardio day, obviously, warm up 5-10 minutes, do your cardio, whether you're running, sprinting, Tabatas, you know, the arc trainer, whatever it might be. And then when you're done, you know, it might be a good idea just to kind of, you know, walk a little bit, go a little bit slower to kind of bring the heart rate down. You don't want to, you know, go balls to the wall on your cardio or whatever, and then, you know, get off of the piece of equipment and then sit down. You know, it's not good, you know, for the heart, and, you know, it could just make you pass out, you know, could, you know, have hard time breathing. So it's actually a good idea to, you know, start off slow, elevate the heart rate, and then bring the heart rate down before you actually get done and sit down and stuff like that. Always a good idea, though I don't do it, and I'm going to tell you I don't, to stretch afterwards. You know, so definitely do not stretch on a cold body. You want to warm up 5-10 minutes. Do your workout. Some people, like I said, some people might stretch. Sometimes I do stretch in between sets. Like if I'm doing my chest, I will stretch my chest in between sets. You know, it feels like sometimes I can lift heavier or get more reps out the next, you know, in the next set when you kind of loosen things up so it's not so, you know, tight. So, you know, during your routine, wouldn't be a bad idea to do stretches either. And then definitely do, you know, do a cool down, especially if you've, you know, if it was like a cardio day, you want to bring that heart rate down before you decide you're just going to, you know, jump off. You know, like if you've gotten if you're doing cardio and you've gotten your heart rate up to, you know, 85% of your max, and then you just jump off and, you know, sit down and do nothing, or, you know, whatever. It's a good idea to kind of just cool down, walk a little bit, you know, just kind of, you know, bring your heart rate down so that you feel, you know, kind of, I don't want to say normal, but, you know, feel like your heart rate is back to normal, so to speak. And then you're good. And then, you know, do some stretches. Again, I can go through some stretch routines with you if you want, but I need to know, like, what body part. I mean, we could be here for like a whole hour doing stretches on, you know, different body parts and so forth. So if you guys want any, you know, ways or new ways or ideas about how to stretch certain body parts or whatever, you know, leave me some comments, leave me a message, PM me, and let me know, you know, what stretches you would like to do, and maybe, you know, I can do a video on those things so that you can actually see what that is, instead of just kind of describing. So, you know, I hope this helps. Amber, I hope you're not watching right now. Well, I don't know. You might be watching. I don't think you're watching right now. But, you know, hopefully you will watch this. I'll tag you in it. And, you know, so hopefully that'll help you with, answer the question. If it didn't answer your question, or if you have more to that question, please let me know. Leave a comment. If anybody has any comments, or questions, or, you know, anything about helping you on your fitness journey, let me know. PM me, leave some comments below, and Dani K Gym and Wellness on Facebook, DaniKGymandWellness.com, which I have been told by a little birdie. I know I keep saying this, but now it's in GoDaddy's hands. But so I've been told that by midnight tonight, DaniKGymandWellness.com will be live again. Cross your fingers, cross your arms, cross your eyes, cross your legs, cross everything. So hopefully, Jeff, everybody, if it's not, we just go beat Jeff up or something. I don't know. Whatever. So leave me a comment. Dani K Gym and Wellness on Facebook, or get my app in the App Store, Dani K app, DANI, the letter K. All right? Stay tuned, stay informed, stay motivated. Bye.